So I have a number of trucks. As a matter of fact, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull, because I have one in storage. We'll pull this guy out of storage and we'll do the job with it. But I need to make sure I have the right attachment on. So we need a saddle low. These are always free. Oh, one thing I need to do is I need to detach a lot of the flatbeds from my trucks over in Alaska. If we're not going to be doing anything in Alaska for a while, there's no reason to buy flatbeds because they can transfer to all your different trucks. Hopefully I remember to do that soon. Okay, so we don't need anything else. Just a matter of carrying the trailer. Oh, you know what? I should check to see if there's any other attachments or anything I need to do. I don't remember the state we put this thing in. So in theory, I have the best engine. Gearbox. We already got that. We have chains. We don't want chains. Oh, I should also sell these highway tires. We don't want chains because the environment win. What we want is mud tires. That's going to matter much more. Although we are on the road for this bit. Maybe I'll just keep the chains on. They're not going to necessarily give us much benefit on this map. Oh, there's a part, though, I'm really going to need those mud. Alright, well, let's see. Which mud tire do I want? This one's more expensive. So you got the dual wheels, or you got the singular wider wheel. Well, I'm going to go with the mud tires. Because I know there's some real bad mud we have to get through. So, we'll see how this goes. Alright, so this guy's got 270 liter tank. Already has a gearbox set up for our off-road with the extra low ranges. I don't remember which way the fuel carrier is facing. Facing that way. Alright. That's actually going to make it tricky to get it out. There is an exit there, but that's kind of a sharp turn. I don't know if this is the right truck for the job, to be totally honest with you. I don't know if it has the power to do this. Yeah, this map is really hard. This is definitely the last map you should do. But yeah, it does give you that Tarkov feel. Although I think this is supposed to be in East Russia, I want to say. Alright, here we go. It's going to be very difficult, I think, to get this out of here. Because turning around is not likely. Maybe we can make this if I take it really wide. Alright, that looked okay. So this thing's got all-wheel drive on at all times. And active diff lock, so it will have those advantages. The wooden fences physics tend to do silly things on this map, as you can see. I'm using force powers to destroy them. Alright, off we go. Now, we won't perform all that well on the road because mud tires tend to suffer there. But it should still be okay. Oh, I forgot. This is the truck that has the horrendous squeaky noise. So this is a truck I bought. All the other trucks I have, I got through Wes. At least I think so. I don't think there was any other ones. No, that's not true. I did buy that one Azov. Ow. So the roads on this map are really bad. The suspension damage is going to happen quite frequently. There's not a whole lot I can do about it. I mean, I wasn't even really going all that fast. We're just gonna have to live with it. This map has a tendency to just destroy your suspension. I'll have to remember to get the fuel out of this thing before we depart. I'll probably leave this truck wherever we end up. And we'll just spread vehicles around this map for convenience sake. Although this will have a saddle low on it, which will limit it a little bit. Hopefully this service thing that we're opening up will have a trailer store or something. Maybe it won't. We'll see. Ow, ow. Well, at the very least, it's a service hub. Hopefully it will do the repairs to my truck. I do know that there's a lot of really horrible mud, though, in front of it. So this is going to be the test of this truck coming up. This turn-off gets real bad. I don't remember if I gave myself a extended winch or anything. But we'll see. I'll try and keep close to the poles, though. But this bit here is dicey because there's not really anything good to winch to. So if we get stuck, we're gonna need rescuing. All right, low range. Now keep in mind, this truck is really good on off-road and has really good mud tires. So although we're making it through, you'll see how badly we're sinking into the mud. Normal low range. I'm probably within range of that. No, not the little guy. Stop winch into that. There we go. Alright. This truck did really well, honestly. This is the first time we're really testing this. I did a little bit of a test in an earlier stream, but I forgot to attach a flatbed to it for the trip I was taking, so we ended up having to switch to a different truck. Now, fuel consumption is probably not the best. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Before we do that. Although, that might actually give me the ability to refuel here. I'm actually curious, but we'll just go ahead and refuel as a precaution. Alright, now we'll drive in. Because that's what happens when you do that. Yeah, we just opened up the fuel thing here. Cool. Beautiful. With the maintenance station operational, we can improve services to the whole area. Thanks a lot for taking care of the fuel. So we gave them the fuel to set up this. I suspect there's more to this, though, because, well, there's a second part. So this is just a refuel. I'm going to guess there's also... Well, that looks like the thing you would use to repair something. So I'm going to guess that there's a repair services here. Okay. Well, that means we've uncovered hub recovery second stage, so let's just do that. So we need 4 service parts. Well, I'm going to accept it and track it. Where do we get the service parts from? We get them from the warehouse. Unfortunately, I don't have a trailer here. And... there is no trailer store nearby. Oh, there's also one down here in the factory. I'm just looking around to see if there's a trailer store. I suspect this will give us a trailer store if we get it operational, perhaps. Okay. But we're going to need a different truck then. So... I don't know how I have these set up. Let's use the Azov. This is the other truck that I bought. And I think it has the right attachment. Let's just make sure. I think it has a saddle low. So the thing with this truck is, it's really good. It's got 8-wheel drive. All-wheel drive always on. Diff lock always on. So it's really capable off-road. The downside of it is, its fuel capacity is like, it's only 200 liters, and its fuel consumption is quite high, especially as we have upgraded the engine a lot. So it's not got the best endurance in the world. We already have mud tires on there. That's good. Normal stock. Yeah, we do have a saddle though. That's good. Oh yeah, and I already installed the snorkel, so I think we're good. Just don't mind the environmental pollution. Oh, we're gonna need a trailer too. What am I doing? Let's just recover rather than turn around. Alright. And I also want to do this in a way that I can easily get going the way I want to go. That might do it. Okay. Trailer store. Well, we want at least a flatbed semi-trailer. We could also do a sideboard semi-trailer. Alternatively, we can do the gooseneck. Now, the gooseneck only has a capacity of 4, and it also is phasing into the thing back there, so hopefully that's not a problem. But it is a lot cheaper. You know what? I'm gonna go with the gooseneck. It's a step deck. Oh, well, it's very long. Alright, hopefully this doesn't cause us problems. Ah. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say that might happen. Do these guys fit in? Alright, that worked. Not gonna worry about it. Alright, we might advance till morning here. Alright, off we go. A lot of fog. Alright, I'm not sure which of those places I'm gonna hit. In theory, the warehouse... I think it was a warehouse. There's a factory and there's a warehouse you can get it from. The warehouse, I think... Well, we wouldn't have to go anywhere I'm unsure of, because I've been there multiple times. So, that's, I think, the safer one to go to, just because of... It's the one I'm more familiar with. And I know the route to get there. Yeah, so this guy's not necessarily particularly fast on road, although we do have mud tires, so that is a consideration. It has really bad fuel consumption. Well, not really bad. It's got bad fuel consumption. It's not the worst. But when you consider the fuel tank capacity, it's kind of bad. But, ow. We don't have to go far. And we could spin this truck off to go do the wooden plank delivery to the rail station if we want to. If our suspension's still intact by then. Again, hopefully this service hub gives us repairs. Alright, we want to turn off. This road up here is all drowned out. But anyway, this road gets us more directly to where we're going anyway, so... Even though I advance it to morning, it's still... You know what? I'm going to put the lights on. The fog is just out of control. Alright. Yeah. There's definitely some bad muddy bits in here, but this truck is really capable, so it probably won't slow us down much. Some of the roads on this map are absolutely crazy, though. This is one of those maps that once you learn it, there's just certain roads you just don't go down. Oh, that must be for another quest. Alright, so we need vehicle spare parts. Yeah, we need 4 of these. Okay. Then to get back, I guess we just come the way we came, really. Is there an easy way to turn around here? Yeah, it looks like there's a turnaround path off to the right here. See, this is what I missed in Alaska. The Alaska map has, like, no place that has a turnaround path like this. These are really useful when you're hauling a trailer. Sorry, fence, you're in my way. But this is the kind of stuff that you normally do. There weren't that many blockers to clear in Russia, and I think I already took care of them. A bridge here, a downed power line there. Nothing too much. Nothing like Alaska or Michigan. But the map itself is just one big obstacle. Alright, so this should probably give us the repair functionality because we're giving them the vehicle spare parts. I really hope there's a trailer store that we can set up, because the fact that we don't have one is a little because the one at our garage is kind of hard to use because of where it is. All right. Go magic truck. We'll have to see if this guy gets bogged down. That was a gear change there that we got stopped. It's gonna be this bit that starts getting real bad. I should probably put it in low range. I do like the paint scheme on this guy. I think we're gonna get stuck here. Oh, just look at it. It's just sinking and sinking. Yeah, see, that's not really a good attachment point. Yeah, we're screwed. That's okay. We got another truck right here. Stop engine for now. We need to switch over to the... I actually forget what the name of this truck that I have over here. I think it's the Voron? Yeah, I'm right. Okay. Now, I don't know how good this is going to be able to pull that other truck out. I guess we'll find out. I don't know what winch I have. Probably the stock one. Looks like there's firmer ground over on this side. There we go. Now the truck will move with me because it has fuel and a working engine. And this is kind of why we kept this truck over here. For situations like this, I don't have to send a truck all the way over here to bail me out. I got one already here. Alright, hopefully that's good enough. Because I gotta get this truck out of the way. Let's pull up onto these cement blocks here. That should be out of the way. There are buildings here that need constructed. I'm curious how many parts there are to this. We're gonna have to do the interface here. So the Azov is the one we're gonna jump into. We're now in range of other trees and stuff, so we should be able to pull ourselves out to a certain extent. Once we're in range of that tree, we're pretty much golden. There we go. I think this guy was just a little too heavy to get through here. Attach from here to there. Well, this was a decent test of this truck, so the Voron there did this with flying colors. As I've struggled, it's sunk into the mud. Too heavy of a truck. Good to know. Alright, we're dropping this off over here. Because I'm still learning the Russian trucks. I haven't spent a lot of time over here. Okay. So, maybe that's it. There you go, a home away from home. We'll keep the coffee hot for you, buddy. See you soon. Alright, so what else services did we get here? Ah, we did get a trailer store. That's excellent. The repairs are kind of hard to access, though. You have to go up that ramp, huh? I mean, I guess that makes sense. I mean, that's what we figured that this was for, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and sell this trailer, because there's literally a trailer store right here. We could probably cheat and not go up the ramp. All we have to do is put our toe in that box. Because I'm not doing this with a trailer attached to me. But let me see if I can just dip my toe into it and get the repairs. Yeah, that's all you need to do. So if you want to for immersion, you can drive up onto that ramp, but you don't have to. Let's get some fuel. Yeah, we were almost down to half fuel there, just with that little trip. This is a good truck, but within its limitations. Yeah, so I'm just going to sell the trailer. If we need another one, I mean, we've got two trucks here that can take a trailer like this. Just don't need it right now. I'm just going to stick this truck up on this bit of cement. These are good spots. Stay out of the mud where we sink. Okay, 2 quests down. And we got to unlock a cool area here. I kind of wish I had done this earlier. There are times I could have used the services of this area. Okay, let's see what else we got. I'd like to keep it within the vein of unlocking things if we can. Radioactive fossils. So we've got 2 different deliveries to make. One at the railway station, one at the factory. Both of them secure containers, which we apparently get at the railway station. I've never seen secure containers before, so I don't know what size they are. Not sure I'm going to worry about that right now, because again, it doesn't unlock anything. The wooden planks doesn't unlock anything, even though I've already progressed it. Dirty needs. So we are delivering to 3 different places oil barrels. The factory, village, farm. Or there's the village. I don't know where the farm is just yet. up there. I think I've ever been over here. Possibility I have some trailers to take a peek at. Yeah, there's that scout fuel carrier. So these grayed out trailers are ones I haven't yet bumped into. And once you do that, you discover them, which gives you 30 experience. It's not a lot, but it's a little bit, and it's sometimes worth doing. It adds up throughout the course of the game, too, so... Okay, let's keep looking at what we got. And then we've got service hub recovery. This is probably on a different map, the quarry. Doesn't say it's in multiple stages. I'm actually tempted to do this, though. Because having another service station would be really useful. Alright, let's hop over on that other map and see where this might be. This is the quarry map. Okay, so... the carrier is there, so just as you come out of the gate, you're going to be right there. So that's perfect. And then we just have to take it to the service hub. Which road to take, I don't know. So we've got a path this way. I don't know what this path is like. I don't remember. But you go down this way and you're there. Or there's a path this way. I remember this path. It's very snaking. Maybe difficult to take a very big, heavy... It's not a semi-trailer, so it's just going to be the normal one. Okay. It's definitely a distance we're going to have to cover. Probably worth it, though. And we can spread out our trucks. There's a trailer store there, so I am tempted to take another truck with a saddle setup over there. So we have that ready to go. Okay. Well, let's see. Which truck do we want to take then? Let's see. Let's go ahead and accept that, by the way. So we're tracking it. Alright, so... the Dan might not be a bad one to do if we're going to be hauling stuff a lot. Although that might be a good one for the high saddle. I'm not sure what all attachments it can do. I think the Dan's going to be the one I want to use here. So the one problem with using this guy is this guy would probably be excellent for the high saddle if ever we need one. I don't know if we're ever going to need one though, so let's just recover it so we can do our attachments. Alright, so this guy is a big monster. Oh, we do have an engine. I'm just going to go ahead and sell this, because it'll give us a fair amount of money. I've got the highest power engine that I have available, installed. Gearbox. We do want to upgrade to the advanced special. This will give us another gear. According to this, it makes our fuel consumption worse. I don't know how true that really is. Suspension, we're good. Tires. Yeah, we have the largest mud tires we can have. And mud tires are really important in Russia, so we'll stick with that. Stock heavy. We might want to have a longer range one. They're expensive, but we did just get a bunch of money from selling that engine, right? Rear wheel, frame add-on. Decent choices here for the type of truck it is. We're just going to keep going with the saddle low for right now. I'm not sure about the winch. We might need it. I'll go for it. It's a lot of money to spend. And I might have been able to pull that from another truck, honestly, but rather than spend the money. Okay, what else we got? I think I already made a lot of the cosmetic choices I want, but I'm just making sure we're not missing out on anything. I mean, we don't have an air conditioner. That's alright, we can live without it. Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with all the cosmetics and stuff. Let's get going. Alright, this thing has a fairly big fuel tank from what I remember, but it burns fuel pretty nicely. Now the way to get to the quarry, pretty straightforward. We just follow the road until we get there. We'll probably take a decent amount of suspension damage along the way. But it's fine, we'll be fine. Man, that smoke. So again, we don't really have to think too much with this truck. It's all-wheel drive, always on. Diff lock, always on. We won't go particularly fast driving with this truck, but it should be very capable for the task we're going to give it. We won't need the saddle for this bit, but maybe we'll need one down there on that map eventually, so we'll just stick the Dan over there and keep it there. Although I may regret that later. I've got more Russian trucks to try out too, so. And we're almost to level 26, which is going to be unlocking the very last truck, which is a Russian truck. This truck's very long, but I haven't had any issues with it getting around too much. Only drove it a little bit, though. I kind of regret putting the exhaust on this thing. This is not the stock exhaust, because the clouds of smoke it gives off really do obscure vision. Normally the exhaust is down low, so it's not really a big deal, but where I put it. Alright, we are going to want to turn off when we get to that one part where the road's all in water, but we're not there yet. This is that service hub. Yeah, fuel consumption's not so bad when we're on the highway and we're in high gear. Just not the fastest truck in the world. Alright, we got potholes here. I dodged them, not intentionally. This might be the spot we're supposed to turn. Yes, it is. Now, I could go through all that muddy mess, but why bother when you've got a side path that pretty much takes you to the same place, and it's not as bad. I don't think I've ever actually gone that way, except for maybe once, because I had to go that way for a quest, perhaps? I don't remember. It was a while ago. I did that with the scout vehicles a long time ago. Maybe one of the towers was over there. I really don't remember the reason why I had to go over there. Alright, so this is the warehouse here. All the signs are in Russian, which is authentic, I guess, but makes them kind of useless to me. This bit might cause some damage to our truck if we're not careful, so I'm going to take it slow. Yeah, but this truck didn't even bat an eye at that. If you go too fast there, it's quite a bit of a dip down, and then the nose of your truck just nosedives into the other bank of that creek. Or alright, we can get fuel here. Not necessary because we're about to go to another fuel station, but what the hell. So even though I haven't done a lot of the missions on Russia, I'm pretty familiar with this path, as I've taken it many times when I was doing the scouting on this map. All the scouting has been done. We did some of that previously on stream. A little time quest there. We're almost to the next map. But you can kind of see what the problem is with only having one garage. If you have to go back to the garage for whatever reason, it's a long way to get. We're only going to the second map. We're not even there yet. This truck is very bouncy. Bouncy, bouncy. Alright, here we are. Alright, so we just go off to the left here, and we're right where the fuel tanker is going to be. One of the hidden upgrades is in that swampy, rundown town off to the right there. So that's a spot to look at if you haven't been to Russia yet. Pretty sure I have all the upgrades, except I think there are some upgrades that are coming with the new map, because there are some trucks where it's like, you can find the upgrade in, and then it doesn't say anything, so I assume they haven't added it to the game yet. Because it sounds like there's going to be some stuff coming with that new map. Alright. Let's go pull up to trailer here. Yeah, so this is just a normal trailer. So we didn't need the saddle. I only attached it in case we need it for another quest in this area. We're just going to stick this truck over in the quarry and leave it there. Alright. I'd like to back up just a scooch. There we go. We're gonna have to kill this tree, but it's all for the greater good. Alright, I'm gonna have to ponder my path here. So, give me a second. Alright. I feel like I should give this way a go. I don't know how bad it's gonna be. The map makes it look like it's nice. Suspect that's not gonna be true. Probably gonna be full of helly mud or hellish mud. That's our path, pretty straightforward. We'll see if that's true though. This might be a good demo of what the roads are like in Russia. Or this Russian location, because it's not going to be pretty. Now, this truck will probably do fine. I'm not worried about that. And I'm sure there are much worse roads. Yep, that's a good bit of mud for less capable trucks to get stuck in. More mud right there. No, that's not terrible mud. Keep in mind, this truck is really good. If you are earlier in the game, this is highly recommended not to come here. Until you get further on. Get access to better tires and stuff. Okay, another sign, I don't know what it says. I think it's a lumber mill, right? So if I remember my directions correctly, we drive through. I bet you one of the quests is to set this place up. But so far, I haven't really seen a whole lot in this area. There should be an area to pick up planks, right? Maybe it's over here. Okay, it's off this side. There's a trailer. I bet you I haven't scouted it. Yeah, that's it there. You know what? I'm gonna do that while I'm here. I haven't done a lot of things in the quarry, so a little bit, but not a lot. Just gonna come over and poke it so you guys get an idea of what happens. Not every trailer reacts, though, I will point out. So there you go. You just go close enough to it, and then you get your 30 experience. And then it shouldn't be marked gray anymore on the map. It should be marked white, letting you know you've discovered it. And again, 30 experience isn't a lot, but it adds up. Alright. So far, so good. This path seems to have been the right way to go. The trailer's making lots of racket back there, though. This is what passes for a bridge in a lot of the Russian maps. Or a road, I guess, in this case. That was a paved road here. Yeah, see, look at this. See that hump? If you have a flip-prone truck, those things can be problems. You always have to watch, like, the angle of the roads and stuff. There's a lot of crazy slopes and stuff that can give you problems. Alright, we made it. I'm gonna go ahead and... There might already be a refueling station. I don't know what that is over there. Actually, I forget. What am I doing here? A service hub, right? But I'm just gonna go ahead and refuel, nonetheless. We're probably setting up the refueling station, actually, right? Excellent, excellent. Looks like the equipment is still in good working order. Shouldn't take long before we get the place working at full capacity, so maybe we're not there yet. The trailer store is what that is, okay. And we just got the fuel, perhaps? Oh, this is a quest I don't know about. I better go poke it. At least I think so. Or, no, I think white means it was just added because of a quest I just did. Yeah, I think white signifies something you've just gotten. So we just got the fuel here. But the service part hasn't been done yet, so it seems like there is a second part to this guy. Well, more reason for us to stick around, right? Okay, so let's keep doing the mainline quest. So wooden planks order. Repair shop restock? That's probably here. We need vehicle spare parts. We need 3 of them. Let me guess, you can't get them on this map. Yeah, so we have to get them from the previous map. Well, that's going to be something we do later. But I would really like to set this up because this is going to be really important. First off, the fuel. That was key. Trailer store was already here, so that's good. But having the repairs does help because these maps tend to shred your trucks. There are definitely spots on this map I need to maybe go down roads to see if I'm missing any quests as well. Because there might be a handful here and there. Trying to see if, like, I see anything that sticks out. I mean, this one I already know about, but there's a vehicle there you can do stuff with. I don't think you get it as a reward, but... Looks like the main area I would really have to explore would be down here. Seems like there's something going down here. We'll have to see. It's hard to tell sometimes where these quests are going to be. Well, in any case, so let's see what quest we're going to do next. I think I want to do something nice and simple. So let's go back to ground lands. Ground bricks. So I'm going to need a crane for this guy. Where are the bricks? Oh, I might have to jump over to this map. That's why. Okay. Let's just jump into... We know we already used those two. Step 310. Let's see where those bricks are. Okay. We should already be tracking it. Where is it? That's odd. I could restart the quest. Maybe something happened to it? Like a bug? The problem is I actually have to go to the quest origin to restart it. So where was the quest for drowned bricks? Up here. It could just be sitting here, and it's just not being marked on the map. That's, I think, supposed to be a bridge. Huh. Alright, well. We're gonna need to set up the truck. What I'm gonna do real quick is I'm gonna go over to Alaska, and I need to start removing beds from trucks. So I'm not spending money on things that doesn't really make sense to do so. So what would have a bed? Probably the Kodiak might have a bed. Yeah, it does. Okay. Cover. Customize. No sense in spending money on one if I already have one, so... I should already have the crane. I just don't know where the bricks are, and I think that might be a bug. It should be tracking that. But you can always restart a quest. So I'm going to try that and see. Maybe it's one of those things where I'm supposed to find it. I don't know where it is. But yeah. Okay. Let's go to... Did I leave it in the garage? I don't remember. I might have. No, I didn't. Alright, that's fine. Step 310. Why isn't it jumping to the truck? Step 310. Go. Alright, fine. Go to a different truck. Oh, that's not the truck I want to change to. That's where I want to change to. Alright, now we do it. I'm not going to use the one of the other trucks because I don't think it can have both the crane and a... I don't know if this one can, honestly. I don't know if I've tried it. So we need the loading crane, and then we need a flatbed. And hopefully, yeah, okay, we can put them on the same frame. One of my other trucks can't do that, so we're going to be using this guy. Okay, I think we're more or less good to go. Let's just make sure we have everything we want. So yeah, this is one of those engines where I don't have it yet, and it doesn't say where it is, so I suspect the new map gives it. This is a truck that, honestly, it might make sense to have a offer gearbox, because it does not have always on locking differentials, or always locked, I should say. It also does not have mud tires. So I don't know if this is the best truck to use, but it's what we're using because it's what we got. I think I am going to give it an off-road gearbox. Okay. I painted a nice creamsicle orange. I'm gonna go ahead and advance to the morning here. Make things... Well, I would say clear, but... we got the fog again. So this is a guy you can get through a recovery quest. So more or less I have it for free. It's got a loud engine. Hopefully that's not too deafening to you guys. We did rob ourselves a little bit of speed with that off-road gearbox. But it should give us better... Ow. Better off-road performance. Ow again. So, what I'm going to have to do here is I'm going to have to go to the site of where this quest is and then restart the quest, because I think something happened with the bricks. They spawn in when you accept the quest. And I often accept quests even if I don't plan to do them, because oftentimes the spot of the quest is not very convenient for where you need to do the quest. Are we going to have a suspension when I get there? We could also get a flat tire, which the damage on your tires is not tracked in the lower left until you get a flat, and then it's tracked. Another thing I wish they would fix. But we're going to continue to take suspension damage, and there's not a whole lot I can do about it. I could go to the service hub, but I'm kind of afraid we'll get stuck going there. In that horrible mud. I mean, we have trucks to rescue us. You know what? We're taking way too much suspension damage. I gotta go back. This map is just crazy on the roads, just taking suspension damage constantly. Because there's just random rocks. Those do damage to your suspension. There's bunches of potholes. That does damage to your suspension. You can avoid it by going slow, but considering how far I have to go, I don't want to go 10 miles an hour the whole way there. And even then, I don't know if it's a guarantee you're not going to take the suspension damage. Alright. Wish me luck. So we're about to get stuck. I'm just going to turn on the lights, even though I'm not sure it's going to make much difference. It doesn't really make much difference. Alright, I'm going to, I think, go a different way this time. So we only have off-road tires on this guy, so not going to have the mud performance. I'm just going to go ahead and go low range plus here. I have stock winch too, so we do end up getting stuck. It seems like it's not as bad, maybe off this way. Okay. So despite not having mud tires, it looks like we're going to make it. Alright, yeah, let's just get repaired. I'll take some fuel. This thing doesn't have the biggest fuel tank. That seems to be a theme with some of the Russian trucks. Alright. So just dip our toe in here. Yeah, repaired. And I'll grab some fuel while I'm at it. Didn't really want to stop here, but I'll take it. Our suspension was almost half wrecked, so it's kind of weird too, because it's hit or miss, like how much damage you're going to take on your suspension. You really never know. Sometimes you can make it through with almost none. And then sometimes your suspension gets almost entirely wrecked just as you start your adventure. No, I did a no-no. I strayed away from the winch points. Okay. Get back on track. That wasn't too bad. It gives me a good opinion of this truck, I think. the fact that we made it through that muddy bit, not too bad, considering we don't have access to mud tires. This here is possibly the lowest performing Russian truck in the game. Okay. Actually forgot where we're going. We have to go all the way over there, don't we? This is a possible place you can damage your engine. So I just slowed down a bit. Okay. We can get fuel again if we need to. So the crane you use in Russia, the cranes you use on Russian trucks, I guess I should say, are different than the ones you use on the American trucks. So you're gonna need, as much as the bed I used, you could swap between the two. You cannot swap the crane. It's completely different. It works differently too. There's a bit more fanfare with the Russian crane when we use it. We're gonna have to slow down here so we don't nosedive. This truck seems fairly capable though. Maybe I'm selling it short. Alright, we don't need the all-wheel drive. So off to the side should be the quest origin point for this, and I'm just going to tell it to restart quest, because I suspect the bricks have... something has happened to them. They sunk into the ground, I don't know. I guess I'll get fuel too. I mean, I'm not that bad off, but... why not? Alright, I think it's near this bus depot is where we have to go. Because it was right after the time quest. There should be a tractor off to our right. That's the time quest, and then just a little after that should be the drowned brick quest. Where it is, I don't know. Okay, it's a little further along. Oh, I see it. You can just barely see it in the grass. Alright, so I'm gonna restart this quest, see if the bricks respawn. You sure you want to restart? Yep. There they are. So something happened to them. I never tried to do this quest before, so it wasn't me moving them. It just, I don't know, they bugged out. But again, thankfully the game does give you the opportunity to reset quests in case something like this happens. So we'll be fine. Alright, how do we get down there? Looks like we just come down this way. Pretty steep hill though. Getting back is going to be a problem. Alright. Watch the fanfare of the anchors. Much fancier than the American crane. Alright. Just one, so once we get this in the bed, we're good. Should do it. Add cargo, restore crane. Now we have to figure out how to get up that hill. I think if I just back up, we'll be okay. Alright, where do we drop this thing off? The name of the truck I'm using is the Step 310E. You can get it through a recovery quest. I believe it's on the last, the one that starts with the Z. I'm not going to try and pronounce it, but I think it's there, if I remember correctly. All you have to do to get it is repair and refuel it. Yeah. I hope I'm telling you the right map. It's been a little while since I got it. Oh, we just go to the warehouse. That's straightforward enough. It's an alright truck. Unfortunately, you can't use mud tires with it. Off-road tires is as good as it gets. Well, you can do chained, but... So... I haven't noticed it be a problem yet. This is my first time really driving it around much. So... I'm still kind of evaluating it. Okay, well that worked out. Boo. One that's a good one to look out for too. I might tell you if you're still like doing stuff in the Russian area. One of the tricks you unlock is really hard to find. So, I might show you where that is in a second. I think you might have to do a quest as a qualifier. I don't know which one. Probably one of the seismic ones. The seismic vibrator, the geological survey. Alright. But we're about to wrap up, so let me show that truck to you. Alright, so I believe it's on the quarry map. The this truck here, the Dan 96320, you find it up here. You have it's just like the Step 310. It is a recovery one, so you have to repair and refuel it, but then you get it after you do it. It's really, as I said, it's harder to find, so it's up here. You might not have the quest available. Just do some of the main quests. Again, I think it's the seismic vibrator ones. Maybe the one in the quarry. It's probably the one you need to do. And then it should unlock the quest to get it. I just wanted to point that one out because it's not easy to find.